I'm completely naked right now, but you'll never know that for sure. Hello and welcome to the Graduate Report. My name's Danny, I'm your best friend on the internet, and today we explore the invention of ketchup, because I read the comments.
Welcome to the Gradual Report, where we gradually report.
And now some information you may not want to know about ketchup. In the 1690s, the Chinese mixed a concoction of pickled fish and spices and called it Ketchup. That was the official name the Chinese gave it. Ketchup, meaning brine of pickled fish. That's so gross. Fast forward several years in the early 18th century and you'll find that this sauce had made it to the tables of the Chinese, meaning they would spread that shit on everything. Somehow, miraculously, the ketchup bottle grew feet and traveled to Malaysia, where it was discovered by British explorers. The Malaysian word for this Ketchup sauce was pronounced incorrectly, Ketchup. The British, being totally British and unable to pronounce anything other than their mother queen Linglish, changed the word from ketchup to ketchup. And from that disgusting sauce, many variations of ketchup were made. One such variation was a tomato-based ketchup. And about 100 years later, in 1801, somebody named Sandy Addison made a recipe and said, "This is the correct way to make it." He made a recipe and told everyone how to make ketchup. Basically boil tomatoes and mush them down. Put a bunch of other shit in it. Call it ketchup. As the 19th century progressed, tomato ketchup slowly became more and more popular as people liked dipping everything into it. Soon enough, farmers were taking their tomato crops and mashing them down into ketchup jars. And then Heinz decided to do that as well, and well, here we are now with the modern day ketchup. No longer called ketchup, except by people who understand the history that I just made up. And that, dear friends, is the history of ketchup. Filtered through the mind of a genius, explained through the mouth of an idiot. Final summation, that is the history of ketchup. I love you, my little lemon drops. Do join us on Monday when I recreate a scientific experiment, because next week is Science Week. Yes! Science. Okay, I love you. Okay, bye-bye.